and 6th. Good morning. So it's kind of dark in here. It's about turning 7 a.m. now. 6:59, but 7 a.m. I have one at blurry. I have one at 8 a.m. in Chesapeake, so it's about a 35-minute drive away from me. This one is $100. And then I have one at 11 a.m. in Suffolk, and that one's $100. I'm gonna make some phone calls for the $30 ones. As I said, I like to do the $30 ones as fillers. So I'm gonna call some people a little bit later in the day so that I'm not waking them up, and hopefully I get some yeses and I can just head back here, print some papers, and head out. And those places, of course, are like 5 minutes down the street from me. So let's go. Oh yeah, everyone said that they wanted a full week, so this is my attempt at full week. It is the end of the month, so the end of the month is usually very busy, so that's what I'm hoping on. Right now I have only plans for Monday and Tuesday. Usually by Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, everyone is scrambling to get someone to do their notary, so that's what I'm hoping for. This is my packet. It is huge right now. I can barely close the top. Jasmine, I'm on my way to do your 8 a.m. appointment for your signing.
Okay.
All right, I'll see you in a few.
Oh, sounds good.
Okay. So, I just got done with my first signing. It is 9 a.m. in the morning. My signing was at 8, so the reason why it took so long for this one is because we were talking. We were talking a lot. And she had little kids around, so she couldn't just sit down and sign. She had to go also take care of the kids. So, my next signing is at 11 a.m. and it's closest to this signing's house. So, instead of going all the way back home, I'm gonna go shopping, so I hope I don't spend too much money. I am all done. I'm gonna go home and finish filling out these papers, go send them off, and then make some phone calls for any other signers who will need to sign today. This is what my portal looks like. This signing, the first one is done. This person didn't answer, and these two people in the middle canceled their orders, so we're not going to really have any $30 ones to do. I have 2 possible signings today for $100 each. One person told me that if the documents aren't in by 3 o'clock, the original notary won't be able to do it and they're going to pass it on to me. And then another one is a possible signing today too, but the person hasn't called me yet to put me on the assignment. They said that they would call today. And I also got a signing for Wednesday. So I already got my name on that signing. We just have to wait for the paperwork. So I'm gonna take a nap for like 30 minutes, maybe an hour, and then I'm gonna head to FedEx to drop off this paperwork that I did today. This is my schedule so far. So today's the 24th. I had 2. Tomorrow I have 2. I have to add it in to here. I just got sent the paperwork. And then the 26th I have 1. So since it's the end of the month, eventually my Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays will end up looking like this one from the previous week. And I'm anticipating that because I want some money.
Viral when she made a statement that she used to live with the alcoholic, abusive Drake Bell. Melissa would later meet. However, Drake was an adult at the age of 20.
So did you have to buy a printer?
Yeah, I had to buy a printer, but after like 3 signings, it's already paid off. My printer was about $400 to $500, and yeah, I got a really good one though. But I think the next day I had 3 signings, and I had already paid it off before the end of the week. Good afternoon. It is Tuesday. We have a late beginning today. My first signing is at 3. Originally it was at 4, but I called to see if I could come a little earlier because I have one at 5, and they're in the complete opposite direction. So they said yes, I'm heading over there early. I only had 2 signings today. I was supposed to have 4, but 2 of them were not, they either didn't have a phone number that actually worked, or they had already paid off or canceled their order. So we're only down to 200. Tomorrow is only 1, I believe, but hopefully, since it's almost the end of the week, more will come in. So stay positive, always stay positive. You will receive what you put out into the world, so I will get some more. It will be a good week. So let's go. As you can see, I had to wear a mask today because the young lady was pregnant and she was being induced today. She was going to be induced at 4:30, so our original appointment time was at 4. But I called to see if she could do earlier because as I told you, I had another one at 5 in Virginia Beach. Complete opposite way. So she was like, oh my God, thank you. When I came to the doorstep at 2:30, she was like, I was actually about to leave because I needed to be induced, or I'm gonna be staying overnight to be monitored because something's going on. So she was beautiful, wonderful. We had to sit outside and actually be 6 feet apart outside. So it was pretty hot and I had to wear a mask too, but such a lovely couple having their first baby. So you get to meet so many cool people in this line of business. So I am on my way to my next signing. Hopefully there is no traffic because that's gonna be a bummer. But I'll talk to you guys soon.
If you're looking for any work tomorrow evening to do a closing at 6 o'clock.
Sounds perfect to me.
All right.
Thank you.
Oh, hey, wait, I do have one more. Hold on. Did you do it 3 o'clock on Friday?
Yes, I'd love to.
Okay, we might have one for Saturday too, okay?
Ooh, okay. The people that were just on the phone are the ones who always offer me to do $175 per signing, so woo! It's a good day. I told you guys, bring what you want to receive. Say it out loud and you will get it. Alright you guys, so I just got done with my last signing. I did have one for 6:30 tonight, but this signing went by way longer because their names on their paperwork was wrong, so I had to call in to 2 places to see how they wanted us to proceed, and then we had to wait for their answer. So it just took way longer than it should have. I got here at 5 and it is now 6:48. So that's the longest signing I've ever had because the lenders got the information incorrect. So I pushed my last one to tomorrow at 5:30 a.m. I know, crazy time. Oh, I look tired. Good morning. It is 5:30 in the morning. The only reason why I'm up this early is because this person has an emergency signing. They need to get these documents in immediately. So I'm up. I've been up since 4, maybe 4:30. So it's not really that much to me. But yeah, let me show you the time. It is 5:30. So this is the only signing that's this early right now, and I can go home and just chillax until all the paperwork comes in. I think I have like 3 or 4 signings today. All right, look. I look like a mess. So the time is 5:52. Took me like 10 minutes to get here. Less than 10 minutes to do the signature. I'm going home. I look a mess. Holy crap, I look a mess. So I just bought this shredder. I was really thinking that I wouldn't need a shredder, but I just have too much paperwork that needs to be shredded, and I do not feel like paying $1 a pound at Office Max. So I just spent the $50 on the shredder, and now I have all this paperwork that needs to be shredded. Okay, so the time now is 6:33. I am all done with everything. My first one was at 4:30, and then this one was at 6 o'clock. So each one of them took like 30 minutes to do. And I kind of just like played on my phone. in my car waiting for them for our time to start. Short day. So I will see you guys either when I get home or tomorrow. Hey guys, so I wanted to come up here really quickly and tell you guys that I've had a lot of you ask me to do like a one-on-one session, or I've kind of hinted at that I would do a one-on-one session for notary. So these are for the people who want to go out and get their notary license, or who already have it and they don't know where to start. So there's going to be two parts to what I'm going to be doing for you guys. I am not essentially creating a course, but it's going to be like a one-on-one Skype or Zoom session with us, and it's going to take at least an hour, maybe a little bit more, and I am going to actually send you guys a refinance paperwork, an actual notarized paperwork, and I'm going to go through my script with you so that you guys know what I say and how I say it to these clients who need to sign, so that it can prepare you for your signings. And then after our one-on-one session, I'm going to tell you guys some of the lenders who I've created a relationship with that call me or text me or email me so it can get you started. When I first started doing this, it took me a month to start getting my own traction in notarizing, so it just takes a while to get your reputation out there. So how do you get your reputation out there? Is by being good at what you do. So having a script on how you're going to be able to read this and get it done quickly, get your scan backs in, and send it to the people who have hired you to do this. So if you're interested in a one-on-one session with me on Skype or on Zoom, then I would say email me. I'll put my email down here, and it's going to be a fee because this is going to take some time. So if you're interested in that, knowing who to go to, who to talk to, so that you can actually get calls, and how to read your documents, all 150 pages of the documents, then email me down below and we can set up a time and a day. So if you're interested, let me know. All right, you guys, so it is 6:30 right now, and I'm on Thursday. Is it Thursday? Wednesday? Thursday. I only have one today. It's $100 in Portsmouth, so it's not too far away. I only have one. This one was originally scheduled for 8 p.m., but I'm gonna try to get there around 7 o'clock-ish. So yeah, have a cute outfit on, yellow and black, and then I'll be done for the night. I had a very relaxing day today. So I'm back home. It is, what time is it? 9:58. So I got to their place actually later. They said that they couldn't because his wife was still at work, so I got there around like 8:30. Tomorrow there's nothing assigned, so Saturday I do have something assigned, so we're gonna see how it goes. Hopefully Friday we do get something the day of, but I doubt it. So we got a hit. Today is Friday, and while I was shopping, which I shouldn't have been doing, but while I was shopping, I got an email that said, hey, we got a closing at 3, and it was 1:30 when they sent that to me. So back home, gotta print these papers. All right guys, so I'm all done for today. That was $175 for just an hour of work, and I'm gonna end the day on a high note. Tomorrow I have one signing, but there is one that is in the talks that's also $175, so we'll see how the end of the week is going, but we're doing pretty well. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. So I forgot to bring my camera with me for one of my signings. So I have 2 big packets in here that are already signed. I forgot to show you guys. And I'm now looking at this portal for some other signings.
You know, and I'm okay with that. So he's off today. So if you want to give him a call and let him know.
Okay, what's his number? All right, you guys, so these are the last 3 that I'm gonna be doing for the week. As I said, I had one at 3:30 that I forgot to bring my camera with. So now I'm on my way to the next one, and it's a $30 one. This is how long it's gonna take me to get home. I wanted to show you some checks that just came in. Don't mind the stuff. We were building some stuff for the house, so try to show you guys this without showing all my information. Okay, so here we have the first one, second, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. Alright guys, so the mail just came in and I got 2 more checks. So let's open them up. So I think I showed you guys when I made this invoice on my computer and they sent it back to me, and there we go. $175. So the second one wasn't a check, it was actually this advertisement for like notary stamps. So I forgot to film an outro, but I added up everything that I made for the week and it was $1,135. So pretty good for 1 week of work, right? So if you guys want to do notary, please contact me down below. Put this in the subject bar, notary one-on-one, and I'll talk to you guys later.